We often take breathing for granted. It's an automatic process, essential for life. Each breath fuels our bodies, driving our every move. Understanding this process reveals the elegant workings of our respiratory system. It's a journey from our nose to the depths of our lungs. The rate of breathing increases significantly during exercise and slows down as we rest. Our journey begins with a single breath. This simple act sets off a complex chain of events that sustains life. Air enters through the nose, a passageway lined with tiny hairs. These tiny hairs, known as cilia, play a crucial role in our respiratory system. These hairs act as filters, trapping dust and other particles. They ensure that the air we breathe is as clean as possible before it travels further into our body. The air, now cleaner, proceeds to the pharynx, a common pathway for both air and food. The pharynx is a muscular funnel that directs the flow of air and food to their respective destinations. The air then encounters a fork in the road, the larynx, our voice box, and the esophagus, leading to the stomach. The larynx is responsible for producing sound, while the esophagus is part of the digestive system. A flap of tissue called the epiglottis acts as a gatekeeper. This small but vital structure ensures that air and food go down the correct pathways. It directs air down the correct path, into the trachea. The trachea, or windpipe, is a crucial conduit that carries air to the lungs, where oxygen exchange occurs, sustaining our body's functions. The trachea, or windpipe, is a sturdy tube. It's reinforced with rings of cartilage, preventing it from collapsing. This ensures a clear pathway for airflow. The trachea then branches into two primary bronchi, one for each lung. Think of the bronchi as two major highways within our chest. Just like highways branch into smaller roads, the bronchi divide further. They become smaller and smaller tubes called bronchioles. This intricate network resembles an upside-down tree reaching every corner of our lungs. At the end of each bronchiole, we find clusters of tiny air sacs called alveoli. Imagine them as delicate balloons, grouped together like a bunch of grapes. These tiny structures are the stars of the respiratory system, playing a crucial role in the process of gaseous exchange. The walls of the alveoli are incredibly thin, just one cell thick, which is essential for their function. This thinness allows for a highly efficient exchange of gases. Oxygen from the air we breathe in diffuses through these thin walls into the surrounding capillaries, which are tiny blood vessels that wrap around each alveolus. At the same time, carbon dioxide, which is a waste product produced by our cells, moves from the capillaries into the alveoli. This carbon dioxide is then expelled from our body when we exhale. The entire process is a marvel of biological engineering, ensuring that our bodies receive the oxygen they need to function while getting rid of carbon dioxide efficiently. The alveoli are not just passive structures, they are dynamic and responsive. They expand and contract with each breath, maximizing the surface area available for gas exchange. This adaptability is vital for meeting the varying oxygen demands of our body, whether we are at rest or engaging in strenuous activity. The health of our alveoli is crucial for overall respiratory health, making them a key focus in conditions like asthma, pneumonia, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD. Understanding the function and importance of alveoli helps us appreciate the complexity and efficiency of our respiratory system. They are truly the unsung heroes, working tirelessly to keep us breathing and alive. Section 5. The diaphragm, our body's own bellows. This muscle is essential for our breathing process, yet many of us don't give it much thought. But how does air move in and out of our lungs? It's a fascinating and complex process that happens so seamlessly. This is where the diaphragm comes in. It plays a crucial role in the mechanics of breathing. It's a dome-shaped muscle situated below our lungs, acting as a partition. Separating the chest cavity from the abdomen, this separation is vital for the proper functioning of our respiratory system. The diaphragm acts like a powerful piston, driving the process of breathing. It's a dynamic muscle that works tirelessly. When the diaphragm contracts, it flattens and moves downwards, creating space in the chest cavity. This downward movement increases the volume of the chest cavity, creating a slight vacuum. This increase in volume reduces the pressure inside the chest cavity compared to the outside air. Air, always seeking to equalize pressure, rushes into our lungs to fill the void. This is inhalation. During inhalation, our lungs expand as they fill with air, providing our body with the oxygen it needs to function. When the diaphragm relaxes, it moves back to its dome shape, pushing air out of the lungs. This is exhalation. Exhalation expels carbon dioxide, a waste product of metabolism, from our body. This rhythmic contraction and relaxation of the diaphragm is what keeps us breathing, often without us even noticing. So the next time you take a deep breath, remember the incredible work your diaphragm is doing to keep you alive. Truly, the diaphragm is our body's own bellows, tirelessly working to sustain life. Section 6. Inhalation versus exhalation, a two-part harmony. Exhalation is the opposite of inhalation. As the diaphragm relaxes, it returns to its dome shape. This decreases the volume of the chest cavity, gently squeezing the lungs. The air inside, now rich in carbon dioxide, is forced out. The intercostal muscles, located between the ribs, also play a supporting role. They assist in expanding and compressing the rib cage, further aiding in inhalation and exhalation. Section 7. The cycle of life. Oxygen in, carbon dioxide out. This continuous cycle of inhalation and exhalation ensures a constant supply of oxygen to our body's cells. Oxygen is crucial for cellular respiration, the process that converts glucose into energy. Without oxygen, our cells would quickly cease to function. At the same time, carbon dioxide, a waste product of this energy production, is efficiently removed from the body. This balance of gases is vital for maintaining a stable internal environment, known as homeostasis.